Informant speaks, says feds asking new questions about Clintons, by Tyler Durden for ZeroHedge.com. The former FBI informant at the heart of the Russian uranium scandal, William D. Campbell, has given an exclusive on-camera interview to The Hill in which he reveals that he was interviewed in December by FBI agents from the Little Rock, Arkansas, for 5 hours about the Clintons. Of note, Campbell's attorney, Victoria Toensing, a former Deputy Assistant Attorney General under Reagan, who is now handling the Mueller investigation for President Trump, along with her husband, former federal prosecutor Joe DiGenova. Also of note, newly minted National Security Advisor John Bolton was Reagan's Assistant Attorney General, presumably while Toensing was a Deputy Assistant Attorney General in the Criminal Division. After Campbell spent decades working for the CIA, he was turned over to the FBI for counterintelligence work due to relationships he had forged deep within the Russian uranium industry. While deep undercover, Campbell uncovered 2 related bribery schemes involving Russian nuclear officials on an American trucking company and efforts to route money to the Clinton Global Initiative, CGI, through an American lobbying firm in order to overcome regulatory hurdles, according to reports by The Hill and Circa. Campbell collected over 5,000 documents and briefs over the 6-year period beginning in 2009, some of which are said to detail efforts by Moscow to route money to CGI through lobbying firm APCO Worldwide or APCO Worldwide, including video evidence of bribe money related to the Uranium One deal being stuffed into suitcases. Officials with APCO, the lobbying firm accused of funneling the money to the Clinton Global Initiative, told The Hill that its support for CGI and its work for Russia were not connected in any way and involved different divisions of the firm. In January, the Little Rock FBI field office opened a new investigation into the Clintons and their various charitable foundations, focusing on pay-for-play schemes and tax code violations, according to law enforcement officials and a witness who wishes to remain anonymous. The officials, who spoke only on condition of anonymity, said the probe is examining whether the Clintons promised or performed any policy favors in return for largesse to their charitable efforts, or whether donors made commitments of donations in hopes of securing government outcomes. The probe may also examine whether any tax-exempt assets were converted for personal or political use and whether the foundation complied with applicable tax laws. The official said, The Hill, January 4th, 2018. Campbell told The Hill that the Arkansas agent specifically asked about donations to the Clinton Charitable Trust. Campbell said he was asked specifically about whether donations to the Clintons' charitable efforts were used to influence U.S. nuclear policy during the Obama year, and that agents questioned him extensively about claims the Russians made to him that they had routed millions of dollars to an American lobbying firm in 2010 and 2011, with the expectation it would be used to help President Clinton's charitable global initiative while major uranium decisions were pending before Hillary Clinton's State Department. The Hill. They were looking into the Clintons, and the information that I provided to them about the Clintons and about what was said and confirmed by Russian leadership seemed to be very important to them, Campbell said, his appearance obscured to hide his identity. Campbell gave closed-door testimony to 3 congressional panels in February, which congressional Democrat Adam Schiff and Elijah Cummings wrote, smearing Campbell as he suffered from cognitive issues due to chemotherapy. Come on now. So you see, Schiff is involved in these shenanigans too. And look at that, Elijah Cummings' name comes up. So the former CIA and FBI asset dismissed the Democrats' attack as partisan. I am not a Republican, I am not a Democrat, I'm not an independent, I am a damn American, he said. I'd like to remind those Democratic staff members who wrote that interview summary that none of them have ever worked undercover as a confidential informant and put themselves in clear and present danger with Russian criminals who are breaking U.S. law. Moreover, after details of Campbell's undercover work for the FBI first emerged in an October 2017 report by The Hill, which did not divulge his name, Michael Isikoff of Yahoo News and Joel Shechman or whatever of Reuters published articles smearing Campbell, saying he was so unreliable that prosecutors dropped him as a witness in a case unrelated to his undercover work, while two senior officials within the Justice Department fed congressional investigators the same thing during a December 15th briefing. Both statements were lies, as the case was related to Campbell's undercover work, and he was dropped as a witness after the Baltimore U.S. Attorney's Office botched their case, which Campbell's testimony would have weakened. In response to the smears, Victoria Tossing fired off a letter to Attorney General Jeff Sessions on Tuesday demanding an investigation into Campbell's character assassination, CCing DOJ Inspector General Michael Horowitz, along with several congressional investigators and others involved in the matter. The letter reads, we write on behalf of our client William Douglas Campbell to request an investigation of disclosures by anonymous federal officials to the media and of congressional briefings by senior officials of the Justice Department. The former provided false information about Mr. Campbell to the media. The latter provided false information about Mr. Campbell to Senate and House committees. If you're planning to... What is this? Okay, so they're asking for the letter because they tried to discredit Campbell. Do you see? And this happened back then. So you know, this is a long interview with him speaking, but they tried to cover it up. He went to the FBI, right? So the FBI was working for the Clintons. Why do you think everything was thrown under the rug, swept under the rug? But there's a new sheriff in town, and things are taking place now. And these two attorneys, Victoria Toensing and Joe DiGenova, they're pit bulls in their job, from what I gather. And I hope they get to the bottom of this very soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.